Hello and welcome to Moment of Truth on Labour Social. I'm Graham Hughes. What's our tiny Prime Minister doing now? Which vile subset of humanity is he going to bat for today? Let's have a look, shall we? It's people who kill children with their cars by driving too fast in built-up areas. Because they're so hard done by, you know. Reports today that Sunak wants to clamp down not on motorists whose dangerous driving kills or seriously injures over 500 children on British roads every year, but on councils imposing 20-mile-an-hour speed limits in built-up areas, a proven method of getting that number down. If you hit a kid at 30 miles an hour, there's a 50-50 chance that kid will die. If you hit them at 20 miles an hour, there's a 19 in 20 chance that they'll survive. In the distance a 20-mile-an-hour car takes to stop, a 30-mile-an-hour car will still be doing 24 mile an hour. But you already know that. You already know that the Tories don't give a shit about young people because young people are never going to vote for them. So the Tories are happy to have cars smash into them, schools fall on top of them, and for them to spend the best part of their existence attempting to survive a new extreme weather event every other week. Rishi Sunak is now focused on his latest idiotic culture war and a pathetic, pandering, piss-poor excuse for leadership, desperate to close the gap with Labour in the polls ahead of this week's Tory party conference in Manchester, which is already shaping up to be an almighty clusterfuck on a par with Theresa May's P45 cough and falling letter fiasco of 2017. The Tories are now doing their best to peddle a lie that Labour are waging a war against motorists by attempting to rebalance the car-human dichotomy. For 70 years now, we have built our lived environment around the needs not of human beings, but of cars. It's why Ford Prefect called himself Ford Prefect. It's why when he first came to Earth, he tried to shake hands with a car. Our cities, Manchester, Birmingham, Newcastle, are tangles of just disgusting, dirty, polluted flyovers. New homes are built too far to walk to anything we need. Schools, shops, doctors, post office, cafes. Vast swathes of our cities are given over to ludicrously expensive car parking spaces. Maddeningly dangerous motorways lie broken and unfinished that blast their way through our green and pleasant land. Everywhere becomes more unpleasant and inhuman when cars are involved. Kick the cars out of a city and the place is transformed. It comes alive again with people, not hurrying along a narrow pavement, head down, just trying to get where they need to be, but stopping, chatting, socializing. Parasols appear, awnings, verandas for drinking coffee in a pleasant environment. There's room for trees, for fountains, for benches, for life. Slow down the cars and accidents reduce massively. If 20 years of sat-nav has taught us anything, it's that 10 miles an hour here or there makes hardly any difference to your journey time. Going to be late? You can now text. You can call. It's not the 90s anymore. Everyone has a phone. Unless you have an ambulance, a police car, or a fire engine, there's no rush. You know you're going to have to spend half an hour looking for a parking space anyway, so just chill. It's no big deal, man. All my life, we've done things to make things easier for cars, but it hasn't worked. Cars go slower than ever. Queues are longer. Road rage is more prevalent. The average speed on the streets of London was faster 150 years ago when it was all horses and carts. What would make things easier for cars would simply for them to be fewer of them. Counterintuitively, it's more efficient for them to move slower. Be the tortoise, not the hare. And that requires a massive investment in public transport for places that aren't London. And that's what we're hoping to see under the next Labour government. Because we're certainly not going to see it under the Tories. They're in the pocket of the oil giants who have a massive vested interest in us sitting in traffic jams all day, burning hydrocarbons, destroying the planet while we waste our lives away, waiting for the car in front to move a few inches. And they call it freedom. Make me laugh. I've driven for over 27 years. I've driven on 6 different continents. I grew up working in my dad's garage. If anyone has a right to feel aggrieved about car usage being restricted in some way, it's me. But I don't. I want it. Bring it on. We need to decarify our lived experience. Cars are a useful tool, but we don't have to worship the stupid metal bastards. We need decent, reliable, cost-efficient alternatives. And that takes bold, human-centric initiatives. Something you're never going to get from the robotic, cold, emotionless, money-grubbing Tories.